What's going on, Facebook land? It's your boy Ced coming to you live here from the lab in Tampa. Happy, what's the day? What is the day? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. All right. Happy Tuesday. I want to pop on here really quickly. I just finished doing a training inside of a private group that I have. And there was some information that I shared inside of that private group within this training of some people who grabbed a product that I have that I truly believe that I should share with the world, because there's so many of you that are inside of direct selling and network marketing that receive some of the same objections over and over and over, and you don't know how to overcome them. And one of the things I tell people all the time is that there's only new people. There are never new objections. There's always new people there are never new objections. So what are the most common objections? I don't have the money. I need to think about it. I need to try out the product first. I need to talk to my wife, the dog, my sister, my brother, my broke neighbor, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. How much money have you made? You know, these are the most common objections, the most common objections. Now, if you think about it, if you've never gotten any of those objections, you're not talking to enough people. You're just not talking to enough people. And if you have a different rebuttal for every objection that you get, it's only because you don't know the correct rebuttal. You're thinking about something on the fly. On the fly, you're thinking about it. Then something just comes out. Well, as a professional inside of the game, you don't want to be thinking about stuff on the fly, because what you need to understand is all the objections are the same. I'm just dealing with new people. That's it. So if I master the main objections, then I'm just catching new people. And this is a new person that I get to use the same rebuttal on over and over and over with this new person and that new person and this new person and that new person. So let's go ahead and attack a couple of the most common objections. First things first, one of these objections that people get all the time, I was doing some coaching calls over the past couple of days, and I was talking to 4 of my clients, and I was talking to 4 different clients, and I was hearing the same thing. I was hearing the same thing from 4 different people and 4 different lineages of the same company. Not a company that I'm building, because I coach people in different deals as well, but 4 different lineages, right? 4 different lineages. They don't know each other, and I'm hearing the same thing, and I'm like, this is interesting. I already know what the training is going to be inside the group here this evening, because I keep hearing the same thing from 4 different people. Now, one of the main objections that a lot of you are getting, especially if you are new, is how much money have you made? Oh, you're telling me about this great company and it's all this and it's all that and blah, blah, blah. Great. How much money have you made? How many of y'all have gotten that particular objection? Tell the truth. How many of you have gotten that objection? This looks good. I like what you're saying, but how much money have you made? Okay, how much money have you made? How many of y'all have gotten that objection? Be honest. Type it in. Say me. And I'm just curious that if you haven't gotten that, you just haven't talked to enough people. Or you just started network marketing 2 months ago or 2 weeks ago. Because if you don't type in I've got that, or if you don't type in me, you have truly not spoken to enough people. Now, people who get this more, okay? People who get this more. Now, I'm not going to use you as an example, Deborah, but I want to use, or Denise, I want to use the whole thing as an example here, because a lot of you are saying all the time. If you are getting how much money have you made all the time, a lot of that has to do with your posture. A lot of it has to do with your posture. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to understand something about human beings. People are like dogs. They don't act like dogs. They don't bark like dogs. They don't slobber like dogs. They're not going to lick you like dogs. I hope not. People are like dogs. They sense fear. People can sense confidence and people can sense fear. So if I was on this Zoom right now and I was scared of you, and I was frightened by the camera, it would be impossible for me to be looking directly in your eyes right now. You could sense it. See, you would be able to sense it if I was looking all around and I was uncomfortable in my body and I'm going to talk to you guys about a couple of objections that you can learn to overcome and how you're going to be able. You're going to look at me and be like, this dude is not even comfortable in his own body. He's not even comfortable in his own body. So you might be pitching your opportunity and now you're stuttering, or now you're afraid to call this person. Now that they done picked up the phone, you don't know what to say, and they can sense this on the other line. They can sense this on the other line. You're talking to some people that are on your chicken list. Like I happen to be on a lot of people's chicken list that people tend to, I don't know, I get like 5 pitches a week of people that I'm on their chicken list. Like said, you're on my chicken list, but I got to do it. And I'm kind of like practice for some reason. I don't know, because I never join them. But they get to get the chicken list thing out of the way. Okay, and it's cool. I don't beat anybody up or anything. But if they say something that they shouldn't say, I tend to help them at the same time. Like, you probably want to do this a little bit differently. It's not going to work on me, but it might work on Billy. It might work on Mary. But let's flip this around. Okay, so here's the deal. If you're getting it all the time, your posture is off. Your posture is off. You're not confident in your own body. You're not confident in your own body. So before I even overcome that specific objection, I want to take you through a little routine. And you should try this routine before you pick up the phone. It's a routine that I do before I get on stage. It's a routine that I do before I get on a Zoom, before I do any presentation. If I know that I'm talking to 50 people or more, I always go through this routine. If I know specifically I'm talking to 50 people or more, I always go through this routine. And the routine is really, really simple. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand that your mind doesn't know the difference between real or fake. So you can trick your mind. Your mind doesn't know the difference between real or fake. And if you don't believe me, some of you had a dream about Freddy Krueger last night and you woke up in the middle of the night sweating and you smacked the crap out of your husband. And your husband woke up like, what is wrong with you? Oh, Freddy Krueger was killing me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to slap you, darling. I'm sorry, I'll take care of it tomorrow. I'm gonna do something that's gonna put you to sleep so good that when I do slap you, you would never know. But see, your brain doesn't know the difference between real or fake. So since your brain doesn't know the difference between real or fake, let's help your brain. Before you pick up the phone and you call up Billy, whether Billy is on your chicken list or if Billy is somebody that's just a regular person, I want you to just talk to yourself. I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. This is going to be a great call. This is going to be a great call. This is going to be a great call. I'm the best, 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 I'm the best. This is going to be a great call. This is going to be a great call. I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. I want you to act like you're in detention in 4th grade when you did something wrong and it made you write a sentence over and over and over and over and over again because you did something wrong. Okay, I want you to embed it in your mind. I'm the best, 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 I'm the best rep in XYZ company. Let's say you're in Amway. I'm the best rep 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 in Amway. And you keep drilling that into your subconscious over and over and over and over and over and over again. Your brain doesn't know the difference. So what's going to happen? You're going to start to act like you're the best rep in Amway. It's going to be great. Your confidence and posture is going to come off a lot better than if you just pick up the phone and just call up Billy and you start stuttering like you got a mouthful of bumblebees. Okay, you get it? Am I clear enough for you? So let's dive into this particular objection right now. What is it? How much money have you made? You know what, Billy? This looks good. This looks really good, and I like what you're saying. But you know what? How much money have you made? Ladies and gentlemen, you should first respond always with fantastic. That's awesome. It should be fantastic or awesome. Let your highs be low and your lows be high. Let your highs be low and your lows be high. Billy says, you know what, this looks good, but how much money have you made? You know what, Billy, that's an awesome, fantastic question. I'm just curious though, how much of my money can you spend? Some of y'all are lying on the other line. Some of y'all are lying. Billy says, how much money you made? I made $5,000 last week. Stop it. Stop it. See, as soon as you start lying to people, if they verify your lies, you're done. You're toast. If they verify your lies, you're toast. Whether they verify them on the call or they verify them 2 weeks later, you're toast. Don't lie to them. Don't lie. Don't lie. So Billy says, you know what? This looks good, but how much money have you made? Awesome. I'm so glad you asked me that, man. That's a great question. I'm just curious though, how much of my money can you spend? Well, I can't spend any of your money. Exactly. So it's not really about how much money that I'm making. It's about how much money that you can make now, isn't it? Well, yeah, exactly. So just out of curiosity, based upon the presentation that you saw, which kit did you want to enroll in at? The $199, the $499, the $999, or the $19.99? Some of y'all are overcoming objections and just sitting still waiting for another one. Stop it. Stop it. Why do you overcome an objection and now you wait for another? The more you keep waiting, the more they're going to keep firing them away. As soon as you overcome an objection, you should be going right back to the close. You overcome the objection, right back to the close. Let me do it again for those of y'all in the nosebleed seats that didn't get it. Billy says, you know what, this looks good. I like it. It's cool. But how much money have you made? Fantastic. I'm so glad that you asked me that, Billy. That's a great question. But I'm just curious, how much of my money can you spend? Well, I can't spend any of your money, but I'm just saying, though, I mean, how much money have you made? But how much of my money can you spend, though, Billy? Well, I can't spend any of your money. So it really isn't about how much money that I'm making. It's about how much money that you can make now, isn't it? Well, yeah. Exactly. So based upon the presentation that you saw, which kit did you want to enroll in at? The $499, the $999, the $19.99, or the $49.99? Overcome the objection, go right to the close. Now, some of y'all are going to be afraid to do that. Or some of your uplines are like, well, no, that's not how you close. Okay. If there's one thing that I know how to do is freaking close. There's one thing that I know how to do really freaking good. Really good. Now, I'm not a great baseball player. I'm not a great basketball player. I'm not a great football player. But I can freaking close. So when we start talking about closing, let's play the game. Let's play the game because it gets fun. See, you aren't really truly in the game until you start getting objections. See, the more you keep enrolling laydowns, do you realize a lot of the people that never give you an objection are the same people who wake up the next morning with buyer's remorse? They're the same people who exercise their 3-day rescission and change their mind because they didn't give you any objection. When people give me objections, I love it because that means that they're interested. They're giving me something. Give me something. That means that they're interested. But if they just sit there and say, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, already, I'm in, blah, 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 blah. And they just sign up and you didn't like have this strong relationship with them and it wasn't like this overwhelming reason for them to join you or something crazy going on with your team or whatever. And they just, oh, yeah, I'm just going to join. Okay. Those are the same people that wake up the next day with buyer's remorse. Those are the same people that wake up, 3 days later. Oh, how many days do I have to cancel? Those are the same people that call Visa and do a chargeback. And you're sitting back like, why did I lose a $200 commission? Because Billy didn't have any objections, or he really did have some, but he just didn't say anything to you. And now he changed his mind. So when people give you objections, embrace them. It's okay. And stop getting upset. Some of y'all get upset at objections. Some of y'all are getting upset. You get upset. Oh, freaking asking me these dumb questions. Just sign up. It don't work like that. Just sign up. Just freaking asking me these dumb questions. What's wrong with you? Just give me a freaking credit card. No. You got to learn some finesse. Stop hitting people with a sledgehammer and start hitting them with a chisel. There's a whole lot more things that you can get done with a chisel than you can a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer looks good. I mean, you can knock people out with a sledgehammer, but there's something about a chisel that you just keep chopping, and you do it so smooth and laid back and with some finesse that you didn't come across as a butthole. You didn't come across as somebody that had to bop them on the head and get them in the business. Okay? You get it? Am I clear enough for you? How many of y'all like that rebuttal? What's up, Steven? How many of y'all like that rebuttal? Big Clifton, what's up, my brother? How many of y'all like that rebuttal? Is that a good rebuttal that you can use? Is that a good rebuttal that you can use? How much of my money can you actually spend? I can't spend any of your money. Exactly. So it's not about how much money that I'm making. It's about how much money that you can make. Now, isn't it? Well, yeah. Exactly, Billy. So just out of curiosity, based on the presentation that you saw, what kit fits you the best? the $4.99, the $9.99, the $39.99, or the $79.99. Everybody's favorite test in high school and college was multiple choice. So many of y'all keep forgetting human psychology. That's all sales is, human psychology. I'm giving you some gangster shit. You're getting this at 11:30 at night. This is gangster stuff. I hope you realize how gangster this is. Everybody's favorite topic is themselves. And number two, you better understand that it's all about human psychology. The more you understand psychology, the more people you have enrolling inside of your business. Period T. All right, let's get into the next one. Let's get into the next one. What's the next one? Oh boy, you gotta love that one. I need to think about it. Some of y'all keep getting this one, and I'm telling you, I need to think about it. It's a nice way to blow you off. Do you realize that nobody thought about anything since 1935? People don't think, they feel. People do not think, they feel. People haven't thought about anything since 1935. If you don't believe me, if you have been prospecting enough, and you have a pipeline right now, I promise you that there's someone in your pipeline from 2 days ago or 3 days ago that told you that I want to think about it. And maybe you gave them that lame rebuttal of, okay, I'm going to call you back in a couple of days. Or you say, okay, when do you want me to call you back? That's what most people say. You know what, this looks good, but I want to think about it. Okay, cool, I appreciate that, Johnny. When do you want me to call you back? That sound familiar to any of you? Some of y'all are like, how was Cedrick in my living room this afternoon? Like, how did he know exactly what I'd be saying? Like, how does he know that? Okay, so now that you call him back, you know what they tell you? I'm still thinking about it, Melody. Looks good. I'm still thinking about it, Howard. Looks good, but I'm still thinking about it. They ain't thinking about nothing. And if you don't believe me, just challenge it. Challenge it if you don't believe me. 3 days ago, Johnny looked at your business and said he wanted to think about it. I want you to call him back tomorrow. Johnny, I just following up with you. Seeing if you're ready to rock and roll. Seeing if you got any questions for me. Oh, no. I'm still thinking about it. Cool, Johnny, I'm just curious. You literally have nothing else going on in your life that the only thing that you could think about over the past 72 hours was Amway? Some of y'all scared to say that. See, some of y'all scared to challenge people, which is the reason why you're broke. You better learn to start challenging some people. You mean to tell me, Johnny, the only thing that you could think about over the past 72 hours was Amway? You got nothing else going on in your life that all you could think about was Amway. You spend no time with your wife, no time with your kids, nothing going on at your job. The only thing that you could think about was Amway over the past 72 hours. But no, I'm not, I mean, I didn't just say that. I'm just saying, I'm just still thinking about it. Johnny, listen. If you didn't like it or you didn't want to join, all you had to do was tell me. Sometimes you got to let people off the hook. If you didn't like it and you didn't want to join, all you had to do is tell me. Okay, you're right. Well, okay, all right. It's not for me. Johnny, you could have told me that 3 days ago. It's all good. Just give me the name of one person that you know that might be interested in making some money from home. Johnny will give you one just to blow you off. But some of y'all keep believing that I need to think about this stuff. All righty, so let's overcome objection. The best way to overcome the I need to think about it objection is to build a benefit mountain. Write those two words down. Is to build a benefit mountain. Now, when you think about a mountain, right? When you think about a mountain, you got to climb that baby. Oh, man, a mountain gets tall and tall. I mean, you got to go all the way up to the top, man. Mountains are big, man. Mountains are big. You got to climb that mountain, baby. You're going to build a benefit mountain. So I'm going to use Amway as an example because 100% of you are not in Amway that I know of anyway. So I'm going to use Amway as an example so I don't use any specific company so people think I'm talking about a specific company. No, I'm not a rep in Amway, okay? But if it wasn't for Amway, none of us would be inside of the network marketing arena. So stop crapping on Amway and stop running away when somebody says, is this thing like Amway? And you say, well, no, it's a little different. Will you be confident with yourself? Somebody says, is this like Amway? You look at them and say, if it wasn't like Amway, I wouldn't be doing it. Really? Yeah. How many companies do you know that did 10 billion last year? I'm just curious. Don't worry, I'll wait. How many companies do you know have their own arena? Don't worry, I'll wait. In Orlando, they have what? The Amway Arena. Do. Some of y'all keep running from this, though. You keep running from it. Oh, my goodness, they just mentioned Amway. Is this like Amway? Am I going to be selling soap? And you're getting all scared. Stop it. Stop it. This is posture. You better love Amway. You better, every time you take a bath, you better be thinking about Amway if you're in network marketing. And I don't even care if you sell soap. I don't even care if I don't care what you sell. You could be selling credit repair. Every time you take a bath, I want you to think about Amway. When you're using that Dove, you start using that Dove and you're like, man, Amway is the shit. I love Dove. I love Amway. You just cleaning yourself. You using some shampoo in your hair. You're like, man, Amway, man, if it weren't for Amway, man, if it weren't for Amway, you better start enjoying freaking Amway. All right, I went on a tangent. Let me get back on the subject at hand here. All right, let's go. So I need to think about it. We're going to build the benefit mountain. We're going to use Amway as an example in the benefit mountain. Okay, so here's what it looks like in the benefit mountain with Amway. Okay, I'm not an Amway, so bear with me because I'm going to find some benefits here. So Amway has been in business for, let's say, 40 years. Okay, 40 years. Last year they did about $9 billion. Okay, they've got over 1 million distributors. They've got the Amway Arena. They've got income earners in their company that make 7 figures a month. They're operating in, I don't know, maybe 100 countries, something like that, right? So I'm going to use this as an example when it comes down to the benefit mountain. So let's play the game. I'm with Reginald. What's up, Reginald Charles? Welcome. I'm with Reginald, right? I'm with Reginald, and I'm on the phone with Reginald, and I'm talking to Reginald, and Reginald says, hey, this looks good, said, but I need to think about it. What's my first response, Reginald? Fantastic, because my highs are low and my lows are what? High. My highs are low and my lows are what, Reginald? They're high. I'm not getting excited if he says he's joining. I'm not getting excited if he says he's not joining. Stop playing all your emotions with your prospects. Stop it. Okay? Listen. Look, you know what this is? This is an EKG machine. This is what your heart looks like. Okay? This is what it's doing all day long. Do, do, do. Now, if your heart goes, you're getting ready to freaking have a heart attack. If it goes, do, you're dead. Okay? So it's do, 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 do. I want you to be just like that on the phone or face to face. Statesman road, baby. Statesman road. Go get your one voice book from Russ Whitney. Be a statesman, not a warrior. So let's play the game. Let's play the game. Reginald says, this looks good, said. I really, really like it, but I need to think about it. Fantastic, Reginald. I appreciate that. Just out of curiosity, what is it that you're thinking about, though? Are you thinking about the 60 years that we've been in business? No. Are you thinking about the 1 million reps that we have around the world? No. Are you thinking about the close to 10 billion in sales that we did last year? No. Are you thinking about the fact that you're already using these products and you're not making any money off of it? No. Are you thinking about the Amway Arena that we have in Orlando? No. Are you thinking about the money that you're going to be able to make when you join Amway? No. No, it's not any of that. I just need to talk to my wife. Oh, it's not that you need to think about it, it's that you need to talk to your wife. Yes. Now I just smoked out the real objection because I need to think about it as a blow off. He really needs to talk to his wife, but he told you he needed to think about it. You follow me? I need to think about it as a nice way to tell you no. And you guys keep buying it. And sometimes you got to flip that person because you got nothing else better to do because you're just sitting there. You're just sitting there. You know what it's like? Sometimes I'm prospecting people and I just feel like just playing the game because they say stupid stuff. And I'm like, if this is all this person, like I'm on the phone sometimes and I tell you, I have overcome so many objections back to back to back that I've just finally said, Johnny, 4562. Johnny says, what's that? Johnny, that's the first 4 digits of your credit card. I just need the last 12 because if that's all you got, you're in. Some of you ought to understand the difference between confidence and arrogance. There's a difference between confidence and arrogance. If you understand what you're doing and you become a professional, you become confident. It is not arrogant. It's you being confident because you are listen, if I'm in Amway and we did $9 billion last year, how can you not be confident about that? This person is working at Burger King or they're working somewhere. Okay, that the company, there's a good chance they didn't do 9 billion. So if I'm in Amway, our company did 9 billion. Okay, the CEO of the company that they might be in isn't making $1 million a month. Top income earner in Amway making over $1 million a month. Making $2.5 million a month. A month, did I say a month? Yes, I said a month. Cedrick, every month? Yeah, every month. Said there's a whole lot of soap. There's a whole lot of underarm pits and freaking booties around this world. Hello, McFly. Don't you got to stay clean? I can smell some of y'all through this Facebook Live. Tighten up. You need to go get you some Amway soap. You already know people are going to buy the product. You already know that. So if you know that, you got to be confident in what you're doing. So I'm going to build a crazy benefit mountain. A crazy benefit mountain. I need you to sit down and look at your company and say, what are the benefits of my company? We've been in business for 10 years. We did 150 million last year. We got multiple seven-figure earners. Our company, our product won this award. We're in X amount of countries. We got X amount in check match. We got this, we got that. Whatever the benefits are, you need to write down those benefits so you build a humongous benefit mountain. Because what's going to happen is that person is going to either choose one of those things that you said that they needed to think about if they really truly needed to think about it, or they're going to tell you the real objection. I'm glad your booty uses different soap, Lisa. Thank you for the visual. Did y'all see that? Lisa said, I use different soap for my booty. Said, I appreciate the visual. Hold on, give me a second. I just saw that. That was crazy. Thank you for the visual. God, I love this freaking game. God, I love the freaking internet. And I love trading you guys and having fun with y'all because some of y'all take life too seriously. You got one life to live. You better enjoy this thing and start laughing. Some of y'all keep walking around that freaking vein in your forehead. No wonder you got headaches all the time because you don't laugh enough. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Be comfortable in your own body. So let's build that benefit mountain. Let's build that benefit mountain high, extremely high. Okay, what are the benefits in your deal? So let's review that again. I'm going to review this again for those of y'all that didn't get it the first time. Okay, Johnny says I need to think about it. What does I need to think about it? It's a nice way to blow you off. Now, do some people think about it? Some of them do. Some of them do, not majority of them though. And if you're getting this all the time, a lot of it has to do with your posture and confidence in what you're saying and how you're coming across. You're just coming across as new. It's almost like if somebody keeps asking you, well, Johnny, how long you been doing this? If you keep getting that over and over and over, how long you keep doing this? It's something that you're doing in your presentation that's proving to them that you're brand new. It's something that you're doing in your presentation that's proving to them that you're new. See, some of y'all keep practicing on real people. Stop. Stop practicing your business on real people. That's what your husband is for. That's what your wife is for. That's what your kids are for. That's what the dog is for. Cedrick, the dog don't talk back. I would hope not. That's what the fish is for. That's what the parrot is for. Cedrick, the parrot actually talks, so you should have a great conversation. That's what the lizard is for that you got. That iguana that you got sitting at the end of your bed. With people or things that are never joining the business before you get it to a real person. Because some of you keep practicing on real people and you keep losing on real people. Don't practice on real people. Think about the NFL. Think about the NBA. The NFL, they play one game a week. One game, maybe two on a good week. But 90% of the time it's one game. How many days do they practice? 5. Who do they practice with? Their team members. They're practicing with their team members. They're playing tackle with their team members. They're not practicing with the other team that they're getting ready to play. Hello, McFly. Did you get it? Am I clear enough for you? That's why these videos and content is so important that you absorb content, whether it's from me, whether it's from Ray Higdon, whether it's from whoever, that you're absorbing content from other people because we're teaching you to stop practicing on real people. Stop it. This is when you lose money. So we get to practice together. You get to practice with your business partners. You get to practice with your sister, your brother, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Listen, if you're a dude If you're married right now and your wife is working, you should be practicing with your wife. So you can tell your wife, honey, if we keep practicing and we get this right, I'm gonna bring you home. Trust me when I tell you, she's gonna allow you to practice. She's gonna allow you to practice. I know you hate that job and I get it. And I wanna bring you home. So listen, I need to practice with you over and over and over and over and over again. So when I go out in the field, I get this thing right so I can bring you home, baby. You know, you've been working for 25 years and you deserve to come home. Oh, she's gonna let you practice now. She's gonna let you practice now, and you might be a lot happier at the same time. Because you know why you might be a lot happier? Because there's gonna be other things that you weren't practicing. I'm gonna allow you to fill in the blanks and know where I'm going with that. Happy wife, happy life. Some of y'all practicing the wrong thing. So let's go through this thing again. I need to think about it, all right? I need to think about it. I got this benefit mountain. Fantastic, Johnny, that you need to think about. I really appreciate that. Just out of curiosity, what is it that you're thinking about? Are you thinking about the 10 billion that we did last year? No, I ain't thinking about that. Are you thinking about the million reps that we got in the company? No, I ain't thinking about that. Are you thinking about all the products that you're already using that we sell? No, I ain't thinking about that. Are you thinking about the fact that our number one income earner is making over $2 million a month? No, I ain't thinking about that. Are you thinking about all the people that you know that could use this product? No, I ain't thinking about that. Are you thinking about the extra $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month that you could be making part-time? No, I ain't thinking about that. Are you thinking about the new Winnebago that you told me about at the beginning of the presentation? No, I ain't thinking about that. Are you thinking about the fact that you're going to be able to retire your wife 10 years early? No, it's not any of those things, man. I just need to talk to my wife about it before I make a decision. Okay, great. So it's not that you need to think about it. It's the fact that you need to talk to your wife. Awesome. Okay, great. Now I get to tackle I need to talk to my wife. Now I get the real objection. Now I get the real objection, not to blow off. Now I get the real objection, not to blow off. Are you guys getting this? I didn't pop on here at 11 o'clock at night because I'm bored. Trust me, my phone is on steroids right now, and I'm in the middle of a launch right now. I didn't pop on here at 11 o'clock at night because I'm bored. I hope you get this. I hope you really get it. And more importantly, I hope you apply it. More importantly, I hope you apply it. The other thing that I hope you do is that you do not drink an energy drink at 10 o'clock at night like me, because then you won't go to sleep until 4 o'clock in the morning and you end up doing Facebook Lives at 11 o'clock at night because your energy level is on steroids. You feel me? So absorb. I need to think about it. I know that that's a blow off. That's all it is a blow off. 9 out of 10 times. Some people are going to think about it. Most are not. And if you have 10 prospects and you're getting it 7 out of 10 times, it's something that you're doing. Something that you're doing. Time for you to get some practice on so we can figure out what you're doing wrong so you're not practicing with real people. What was the other thing? How much have you made? This looks good, but how much have you made? I love this. This is great, but how much have you made? Remember your posture. What's our response to that? Fantastic, Johnny. That's a great question. I'm just curious. How much of my money can you spend? Well, I can't spend any of your money, but I still need to know how much money have you made. I understand, but how much of my money can you spend? I can't spend any of your money. So it's not about how much money that I'm making. It's really truly about how much money that you can make now, isn't it? Well, yeah, exactly. So based upon the presentation that you saw, which kit fits you the best in your based on your financial situation? The $199, the $599, the $19.99, or the $49.99? Everybody loves multiple choice. Stop giving people fill in the blank answers. That's another way that you're killing people. So what kit do you want, Johnny? And you stop. People don't like fill in the blank questions. Give them multiple choice. People like to choose. Don't you like to choose stuff? Don't you like multiple choice? You remember when you were in high school, you didn't like that fill in the blank test. You like the multiple choice one. It's A, B, C, or D. Because now you get to go through the process of what? Elimination. It's A, B, C, or D. And then when you did have those fill in the blank questions, you was like me. You was looking over somebody else's shoulder. You know, you were sitting beside the smart girl. I was sitting beside a whole lot of smart girls in high school. I was sitting beside the smart girl. What's on that? Yeah, that's the answer right there. Yeah, because that fill in the blank. I don't do them fill in the blank one. Multiple choice. Human nature, ladies and gentlemen. Human nature. Once you understand human nature a lot more, your team will go boom. It will go boom. And while so many of y'all keep teaching about ingredients and this and that and blah, 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 let's stop. Stop making your people doctors. Stop teaching them all about ingredients and all that and start teaching them about people. Because yeah, they might be marketing products. Yeah, they might be marketing services, but teach them about people. The more they understand people, who's joining your business? People. That's who's joining your business, people. So if people are joining your business, if people are buying your product, if people are buying your service, then maybe, just maybe, you should be teaching more about people. I don't know. It's just an observation. With that being said, I got to go. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for popping on this Facebook Live. I know you could have been anywhere in the world and you chose to hang out with me for the last 36 minutes. I truly appreciate it. For some odd reason, 2 nights in a row, these 11 o'clock at night Facebook Lives tend to be getting a whole lot of action. So I don't know. I think I might found the new time slot to be popping on at 10, 11 o'clock at night instead of at 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to try this again tomorrow. And if it happens again tomorrow, I have figured out a new time slot to come in and do some free training for each and every one of you, because I love it when we got some interaction on these Facebook Lives. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys for the likes, the shares, the emojis, the thumbs up, the hearts, the love, all that good stuff. You guys keep my heartbeat going. I truly appreciate it. God willing, we'll be here tomorrow doing it all over again. So with that being said, it's only fair that I end this like I end all the rest of them. Don't act like I was going to end this any different way. You already know the game. Go out there and make somebody smile today. You know why? Because they deserve it and so do you. Until the next time, deuces.